Hi and welcome to Silver Soul Tarot. Today we are going to do a general reading using the Intuitive Whispers Oracle and the Crystal Visions Tarot. So let's crack on, shall we? So first of all, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Jo. If you are a returning viewer, great to see you again. If you are a subscriber, much love to you. I do appreciate every single one of you. Let's crack on, shall we? So the first card out today is It's Time to Shine. Yes, time to shine. Someone here's maybe been hiding in the shadows, not sure what to do, you know, kind of taking their time and finding that inner confidence. You've got the stop pushing and start striving. Yes, someone here has kind of been just in the background, kind of, you know, pushing through life, sort of listen from the heart, follow your heart. But someone's just kind of just not been out in the sun. Get out in the sun. That's coming through. So yeah, it's time to start living and stop surviving. Okay. We've got the Six of Swords, so sailing onto calmer waters, leaving behind whatever it is that it is not of any use to you anymore. There could be literal movement here. The Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles could be holding on. Maybe you've been feeling a little bit disconnected from nature, so maybe it's time to get out and enjoy the outside a little bit more. Now, here in the Northern Hemisphere, we're just coming, well, we're kind of halfway through autumn. We'll be heading into winter. So if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, maybe you can get out and enjoy some of the nicer weather, or you just don't, you know, you're a little bit closer to the equator and you just don't have the sort of weathers that the weather systems that we have when you're a little bit further north like we are in the UK. The Five of Cups. Okay, you haven't lost everything. You've been in a kind of quiet period, you know, maybe a bit of a hanged man energy. If he doesn't come out, we might go looking for him and see what energy he's got round him. But you know, you haven't lost everything. I know it feels like you have with the Five of Cups. You kind of crying over these three spilt cups, but you still have the two. It's just not always easy to see them, you know, and to remind yourself of that. Sometimes you need someone like me to go, you haven't lost everything. You've still got, you know, knowledge and experience. You've got the King of Swords. So now's the time to take in control of those thoughts, okay? Now's the time to make the decisions about where it is that you want to be, how you want to move on, where you want to go. It's time to let your fruit flag fly and shine, shine, shine. The Ace of Wands, that's why you've got to shine, because you've got this new beginning coming. This whole new thing that you can feed, that you can nurture, that you can work towards. It's a purpose, it's a passion. It's something for you to get your teeth into. And I would say, excuse the pun, but you do have a tiger there, so maybe it's time to find that inner tiger and follow that light. Look at that light. You got it above the tiger, and you've got it in that picture as well, on that path. Look at that path you're taking the first steps on. The Seven of Cups, illusions, delusions. What have you been dreaming of? Have you been having some vivid dreams? Maybe you have. But there could be multiple things here that are yours for the taking, for yours to hold on to, yours to create, yours to feed, to nurture. You've got the King of Wands. So now you've got two kings, okay? So now you really are stepping into that king energy. Now, king energy is only energy. It's not gender specific, but it's about getting to the end of that cycle. So you're not only in control of your thoughts and your intuition and how you know, the way you see things, but now you've also got that confidence that to go from the Ace to the King. Now you've made some real strives, some real purpose in life, or you found some real purpose in life and a passion maybe. So I feel like you've just kind of been surviving on your day-to-day living, maybe your day-to-day career options, but something happens and maybe you can take a hobby or something out of the shallow end and into the deep end, up into the stratosphere. You've got the Page of Pentacles, so there has been some learning here. Okay, pages are messengers, so you could be getting a message about learning something, or you'll learn something that helps you push yourself forward. It helps take you out of that slump that you've been in, where you've just been surviving, and it helps you move on to something more thriving. You've got Judgment card. Okay, so yeah, you very well are being called to start something new. You're being called out of that slumber, out of that period where you just kind of, every day's the same and you're just kind of making things work and you're just about surviving. But now you need to start this new journey where you can thrive. It's from striving to thriving. The Six of Pentacles, balance, having enough to help others. Maybe there is sort of an element of charity here, and I don't mean that in a bad sense, but maybe what comes in is a real handout, but not necessarily in a bad way, but something that kind of really gives you this step up. Let's take a couple more. The Two of Pentacles, yeah, there's some balance here, okay? There's a readjustment of the scales. You've got the scales there as well with the Six of Pentacles in the original tarot. You see the scales. The Judgment card is about realigning, it's about moving on from your death. It's that rebirth. It's about being called to start something new, leaving behind what just is no longer serving you, and all the things. Oh, two dropped out. All the things. We'll take those three. All the things. I can't remember now what I was going to say. All the things that you need to leave behind. Okay, that you need to leave behind is definitely the words that are coming through. Okay, it's decision time. Now, with this, it could be romantic partnerships with the lovers. It could be twin flame soulmate connections. But I think it's decision time. That card is also about decisions and, yeah, picking, following your heart. The Queen of Pentacles, you've got this. Don't worry about it. You've got the stability. There's even some fertility here, so it could be creating something with someone. You could have two kings to choose between potentially. That could be a message here for someone. Maybe that is what gives you this upgrade, is having two people come together. Two finances could just really help balance both of you out. Obviously don't let that be the only reason you come together, but it could be one of the big bonuses that comes with it. And the Seven of Pentacles, it's going to help you be more comfortable. You do have some repeating numbers. We have 6-6, 7-7. So yeah, there could be this sense of getting that upgrade, going from the 6 to the 7. Yeah, getting that rebalancing. So just hold on, it is coming, and you're about to start thriving. That's the only way I can really describe it. Let's grab a healing mantra just to close out the reading and see if any other messages want to come through. But it's definitely time to improve. Honouring adversity. Yeah, so honour what has come before. Whatever this adversity was that you're coming out of, you have to honour it, because that's what helps you move forward. It's that drive, it's that spark that pushes you forward. A fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. There's that path. Let me bring this card up. Look, you've got two paths, okay? One is going to be the one where you're surviving, and the other one is going to be the one where you're thriving. And that's the decision to make. Do you stay in your comfortable position at your work? Yeah, okay, yeah, you pay the bills, you have enough money to do X, Y and Z, but you're never going to thrive unless you start looking and thinking outside the box. So maybe it's time to look for different career, different jobs, I would always say, as long as the move, ooh, I just need dropped all of those. As long as the move you're making is forward, you know, it's not a side step, it's a progressive move, which is exactly what this meaning, the meaning of this message is, then you'll be fine. Like, as long as you're not just going from one job to another, it's the same job, it's just maybe, I don't know, maybe you get an extra 4 days holiday a year or something, like that's not going to be enough to help you start thriving. So just be careful, but definitely make power moves. Oh, I was going to see where the Hanged Man was, wasn't I? Hold on. Soothing impatience. There is nothing to do but wait. So this could very well be a message that's coming in, or just, you know, waiting, taking your time until you find the perfect opportunity. Okay, I certainly wouldn't just rush into this. Right, let's quickly find the Hanged Man, because that's the energy I got almost straight away, wasn't it? There he is. Okay, so you got the 3 of Pentacles and you got the 2 of Cups coming out with him. So hanging around, sort of waiting. Let's put him there on this different sort of vibe that I had coming through. And you've got the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. So there could be some sort of romantic union here. 2 people coming together that improves finances. It could just be meeting someone and they offer you a fantastic job. I mean, it could just be a friendship. It doesn't have to be romantic. The Lovers is there, so I'll let you, you know, that can resonate with you how it resonates with you. And then you got the 3 of Pentacles, that upgrade, that being noticed, that working with other energies, other people. It's definitely there in this reading. I'm going to leave it there. Say thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.